It's Wang from China taking on Koji Ando. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape, because it looks like Koji Ando may have a slight height advantage. No, he's actually shorter than the Chinese fighter.
Wang is big for 70 kilos. He cuts down from 75, 25 years old. He's been doing stand-up since he was 15. He's got 10 years of experience and a ton of fights. Ando's got the grappling advantage.
Let's cross now ringside. This lightweight clash, continuing the lightweight theme. It'll culminate in the champion belt bout later this evening between Adrian Pang and Jadamba. As referee Killer B calls him in. Tonight's Fight Clock, presented by City of Dreams. Feel the rush of spectacular entertainment. So a clash of styles here, Vaughn.
Yes, Ando is a submission expert, and Guan is a knockout artist. He has knocked out so many people. Like I mentioned earlier, he's cracked someone's skull with a punch. Ando will be smart to take this to the ground as soon as he can.
Psychologically, when you hear your opponent has cracked somebody's skull, we're not talking the orbital zone, we're talking the real heavy bone. It must have an effect on you, surely.
I've never been in this situation, but I bet it's definitely going through Ando's mind.
So Wang, the barbarian, the Dongbei Tiger from the northeast of China, taking on the Japanese judo technician, Ando, in the black shorts. Camouflage for Wang.
Wang's strategy for this fight is to keep his distance and lay in with strikes. He's doing a great job of not letting Ando get close enough. Down until now.
Yeah, that was a great swoop there by Ando.
Beautiful timing on Ando. Now let's see what he can do from the top position.
He's caught the tiger by the tail, but then let him go again.
These China-Japan matchups are always fun to watch.
And the crowd get very excited too, don't they? Won't be too excited about the vision of Ando here on top. Ando has some pretty strong playmates to roll with in Japan, including Yushin Okami, Thunder Okami, middleweight, and also one of the featherweights from Dream, Takaya.
It's a good strategy of Ando not to let Guan breathe. Killer B letting them stand up. Wow, high kick.
Ando's got it covered though. Nice blocking so far. Again, sees him coming, nice blocking.
Good straight right from Wang connected there. See, Mike, the stand-up fighting system is a little bit unique. It's like kickboxing, but you can have takedowns. So it's really tough to take these guys down.
Very experienced. Sunda, one of the Chinese martial arts. An explanation for it. Oh, they're mixing it now.
Good exchanges now. If those high kicks find a home, Ando's in trouble.
Three basic tenets in the Sunda rules there. Kick from far, punch from close, throw from a clinch. Very interesting fighting. Of course, Wang from the Xi'an PE University too, they're famous for it, aren't they?
Yeah. The most successful stand-up team in all of China, which basically makes it the most successful stand-up team in the world.
Yeah. The godfather there, Coach Zhao. Of course, we were saying earlier that Team Quest have been there in a cooperative move. Team Quest from the States, spending 6 weeks with Xi'an. And Pat Healy and Brad Hanna in Wang Guan's corner this evening too.
Wang Guan doing a good job of keeping his distance. He's been taken down once, but he's very patient. You know, he really wants to let off a punch. Ooh, it looked like the heads hit each other there.
The bunting of male antelopes there in rutting season. No effect on either. These tough customers. You're just expecting it to explode at any moment, though.
Oh, Wang Guan with a takedown attempt of his own. Now, see, this is where Ando's strong, where he has the body lock. going for the takedown.
This has been a compelling first round between the Chinese athlete and the fighter from Japan. Ando throwing some punches.
Both fighters look extremely focused.
You just feel though there's dynamite waiting to explode, especially in the gloves of Wang there. As we head to the last seconds of round one here. Oh, a little late on the kick, but I tell you what, Ando has that right leg of Wang sorted, doesn't he? He's blocked every one of those forays to the head as we finish round one. You can hear the calls of Zayo, Zayo. If you've followed any Chinese sporting teams, you'll know that means come on.
Both fighters getting an earful between rounds. Let's see if they've changed up their strategy at all. A straight right connects. Ando holding his own here on the feet. I'm really impressed with his stand-up.
As we said, he trains with Yushin Okami, one of the UFC fighters. Learned a lot off him. He's become a good friend. He learned a lot from his experience, as well as the physical lessons, though. The most important thing he took from the friendship is the strategy.
Boom.
So it's obvious that he set out against Wang. He knows what he's got in his bag of tricks, and he's countering well. See, that right kick's going nowhere, is it? Ando's blocking really nicely.
It's falling a little bit short. Good exchange now from both fighters, getting more into it.
Ando's a big man. He's cut 12 kilograms to make the weight here, 70 kilos.
That's ridiculous. Many mainland Chinese fans here supporting Wang Guan. And a takedown, beautiful takedown by Ando. Great timing, falls into the half guard. Let's see what Wang can do.
Good work from our cameraman as well, not falling off the ring there. Well done for him. Good takedown defense skills from the man in the corner of the ring there at the Legend Fighting Championship. What do you think of this ring as far as the fighting goes, Vaughn? You happy with it rather than a cage?
Well, definitely from a fan point of view, the ropes really make it easier for us to see the action. When I'm at a cage fight, I'm always watching the big screen.
Yeah.
Oh, some punishing blows from Ando now on top.
Well, we read on the Legend website the story of how it came about. Basically just to accommodate the authorities in Hong Kong, but it really has worked, and I think the promoters of the event are more than happy to keep it going. I tell you what, it's rock hard, that ring. If you get slammed into that, you really feel it. As Ando take one in the face.
Yeah, beautiful up kicks. Wang getting a bit of a break here. Oh, no, starting back in the bottom. Ando's really got to smother Wang. Don't let him get up where he's strong. Oh, he caught him in the face with that kick. Right at the same time, Ando put his knee on the ground. That's a foul.
Crowd really getting animated now in support of their Chinese countrymen.
Oh, Wang back to his feet. The crowd's going wild.
Macau, one of the hot spots for Chinese people to come and have a bit of fun on the weekend. Obviously full of some casinos. The City of Dreams here.
Yep, City of Dreams is the greatest casino in Macau, my favorite, by far.
Right up hard against the Hard Rock Hotel too. It's a great venue down here at the Cotai Sands. If you're planning a trip up this way, please come and visit us here in Macau.
Oh, a big knee from Ando.
Wang with a bit of closing on his right eye there by the looks of it. Really snapping into action though, Wang.
Good counter punch from Wang.
Is there a danger here for Ando as he's tiring? He's obviously keeping the distance now, but will he fall into the trap? Is that something he's got to watch for?
Well, the longer the fight goes, the more chances Wang has of knocking him out. You know, any punch from Wang can end it. Just got to hit clean. Boom, like that. Punches like that can knock you out.
But Ando is standing his ground. Look at him. Really determined here. Great determination from the Japanese athlete.
What a great fight so far.
30 seconds left of round 2. Over halfway through this clash. And it really is a clash of cultures, styles, personalities.
Overhand right connecting.
Are you surprised Ando's acquitting himself so well on his feet?
Yes, I am, but at the same time, in this second round, Wang's accuracy has really increased a lot.
Yeah.
He seems to be figuring Ando out better.
Well, that's the end of round 2. What a fight we've got on our hands here between Wang and Koji Ando. As we enter round 3 here at Legend Fighting Championship 6, a lightweight clash. That's Ando. He's up against Wang. He's got 5 minutes left. This one could go any way. It's all on the line on this round. Wang in the camouflage, Ando in the black shorts.
Good straight right. One thing I would like to see is Wang follow up with a few more punches, a few more combinations. He's banking on that one punch to knock out Ando.
Yeah, Ando's working hard again, got the takedown going.
Time. Come on. Bring it in.
Yeah, just resetting.
Setting in the middle. You can see that Ando's face is bashed up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a shame for the reset for the Japanese fighter, surely. Or will he have more room to work here?
I think it's better. Sometimes you get caught up in the ropes and it makes things more complicated. The ground is where Ando wants to be in this fight. But both Wang's done a great job really of squashing Ando's ground attacks. And I think Ando's done a really good job of squashing Wang's more dominant strikes.
Look at the arms on Ando. He's a strong man, that's for sure.
Definitely.
For a lightweight. An all-Japan judo wrestling champion. So what's Ando complaining about there?
He's thinking that the kick hit his face when his knee was on the ground, but I kind of think he's playing with the rules a bit. When he sees the kick coming, he drops his knee.
Talk us through that 3 points rule, Vaughn.
Well, basically what he's got to do is if he's got a hand on the ground or one of his knees on the ground, you can't kick him in the face. You can knee him in the face all you want, but you can't kick him.
Is that unsporting, or is it just canny of him to do that?
Well,
come on, as a fighter, be honest with us.
I think he should focus on winning, you know, by beating, not by forcing the other guy to lose.
Gotcha. You can always expect the truth from you, Vaughn Anderson. So we've got just over a minute and a half of this fight left. And this has been a very interesting clash.
Here in side control. Let's see what Wang can do. I really think that submissions are Ando's best bet for this, for a victory in this fight. But it's not such. It's really been tough for him to control Wang on the ground.
You see here in this climate, it's a little warm in the ballroom. Both fighters sweating profusely, so that has an effect on the grip you can get too.
Yeah, they've really been working hard, a good pace throughout this whole fight.
Both these fighters would love a shot at Adrian Pang or whoever's the champion at the end of this evening's proceedings. Ando has a lot of respect for Pang. He was saying to me that one of his gym mates fought Pang and He loves the fact he never takes a step back and the all-round ability that the Australian champion exhibits. But he wants to go at that belt, so let's see if he can get through the last few minutes of this fight.
Killer B standing them up. Here's Wang's chance for redemption. Boom, another high kick. You can see the sweat bounce off Ando.
Oh, there's a knock.
Boom.
As Ando's tired, he's got a little closer, hasn't been able to keep his distance as well with that perimeter of the swing from Wang. And that left forearm is taking a real hammering, but better that than the head, that's for sure.
Up against the ropes now. Ando looking for another takedown. It's a lot harder to defend a takedown when your legs are squished up against the ropes, and he gets it.
Wang, a national Muay Thai champion as well, so that's where you want to keep him. The Japanese judo man, happy on the ground. But this fight, I mean, it's a judge's nightmare really, isn't it? Different styles, different techniques. Who's been the dominant fighter? Who would you choose?
Well, I think thus far Ando's in the lead.
And if you're in your lounge at home, what about you? Who'd be a judge in this type of fight, that's for sure. Somebody's going to be disappointed at the end of this. Both fighters are quitting themselves really well as Ando goes to town. But Wang, more than happy to take it.
Less than a minute left in this fight.
Surely Wang's got to get on his feet at all costs here.
He's not going to win off his back, that's for sure. Ando has really done a great job. I was really surprised in his performance. You know, Wang is not an easy fight for anyone in the 70-kilo division.
Well, Ando's goal is to show the power and grip in mixed martial arts, and he's certainly done that. Wang playing with the crowd. Will the crowd come into effect here with the judge's decision as they start from the ground with 25 seconds left? Ando again, really the dominant party in this last round, surely. Again, taking a nice position, getting over the top of Wang.
An up kick from Wang missed. And there's the bamboo. The fight's almost over.
Both fighters out on their feet. And both claiming victory. Gotta love the showmanship, but really, gotta love the work ethic too. Both athletes showing their real ability. Wang probably not landing with as many punches and kicks as he'd like, but Ando with a really strong performance. Let's cross now to our ringside announcer, Vivek Mahbubani. Oh, what an interesting result this is going to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. 經過3個回合之後，我哋以台下評判分數決定勝負。Judge Eric Botsenbat scores the contest 29-28 for Wang Guan. 評判 Eric Botsenbat 俾29-28分 ，Wang Guan 優勝。Judge Henry Chan scores the contest 29-28 for Coach Ando. 評判 Henry Chan 俾29-28分 ，Coach Ando 優勝。Judge Daniel Pereira scores the contest 29-28. 評判 Daniel Pereira 俾29-28分，以分歧決定而勝出嘅係 for the winner by split decision, Wang
Wang Guan, the winner by split decision. Lots of strikes landed, and the judges giving him the credit for it.
Interesting one, isn't it? Because we saw a Japanese fighter lose out last time. A few of the crowd saying they're not happy, but well, yeah, I guess both fighters had an argument for the fact that they could have won. Wang winning out on this occasion, but what a performance from Koji Ando as well.